Hi, hello, dumela, enda, ke nna Rametse. Please come with me on an exciting journey through Magalies Water. So let's flow. Magalies Water was created in terms of the Water Services Act of 1997. Its mandate is to provide water to other water services institutions within its service area, which covers 42,000 kilometers across the Northwest, Limpopo, and the Gauteng province.
I am Sandile Psychology Mkhize, the Chief Executive of Magalies Water. My role at Magalies Water as a CEO is to ensure that I understand the strategy of the board, translate that strategy into operational strategy, and ensure that we implement the strategy of the board and eventually the strategy of the shareholder, which is the government of South Africa through the Department of Water and Sanitation. Magalies Water as a state-owned water board or entity, our role is to abstract, treat water and distribute water to the bulk consumers. Those consumers, you are looking at commercial consumers, you're looking at mines, you are looking at municipalities. We are supplying three provinces, which is your Northwest, Limpopo. In Limpopo, we focus on the Waterberg district municipality, and Gauteng, city of Tshwane.
As part of its mandate, Magalies Water has to provide laboratory services. Oh, that sounds like a hint for us to move to the Magalies Water Laboratory in Brits, Northwest. Here we are. What a place, what a space. But first, let's meet some of the staff members.
My name is Dr. Hangui Akinwekomi. I'm the Scientific Services Manager in Magalies Water.
My name is Siphelele Nduli. I'm a Laboratory Manager for Microbiology and Hydrobiology at Magalies Water Scientific Services Department.
My name is Pindile Mahlangu, the Laboratory Manager Chemistry within the Scientific Services Department.
Brits Lab facility is a water quality monitoring laboratory which comprises of two sections, which is the chemistry and the microbiology section. The microbiology section is further divided into hydrobiology and microbiology analysis.
The Brits Lab facilities were accredited by the South African National Accreditation Systems in 2014 in accordance to the International Standard Organization ISO 17025. What this means is that we are competent, the technical are competent to carry out any analysis and as well as maintaining of the quality management systems in Magalies Water.
In my opinion, this is one of the most advanced facilities I've had the privilege to work in.
You can't get more state-of-the-art than this equipment and technology.
In addition to monitoring our water from raw water to the reservoirs, we also have decided to monitor the catchment, which is outside the scope of Magalies Water. This is done because, now recently we've got emerging contaminants that we never had before. So for us to understand that the contaminants that we are receiving in our system, will we be able to treat in our system, we need to first understand what's coming in. I'll give you an example of your pharmaceutical products that you use. They become emerging contaminants because they were not there, so they become foreign to the system. And I'll also give you an example of the SARS-CoV, the coronavirus now that we recently have. We, as Magalies Water, we decided that because we don't understand what's in the water that is coming in, we analyze water to determine whether the coronavirus is there, so that if it's there, we can be able to optimize our water treatment plants to be able to remove the viruses or any other emerging contaminants that's coming from the catchment.
Magalies Water Scientific Services has shown incredible growth over the past 5 years. We have developed our methodologies and capabilities such that we are capable of doing both routine analysis, and we are also capable of handling any ad hoc requests that customers come up with.
Part of the Magalies Water transformation and development agenda, as you can see here, is to hire and skill young people. And in the words of the Magalies Water CEO,
we look at getting young graduates to gain experiential learning in the organization, and also graduates to get experience when we are involved in capital infrastructure projects. So that is our way of contributing to the development agenda.
Let's hear from Unkarabile Moketa, who has benefited from Magalies Water's transformational and developmental projects.
My name is Unkarabile Remofilwe Precious Moketa, and I am a lab assistant under the microbiology section at Scientific Services Magalies Water. As a citizen and a young person, I feel like my role is very important. Water is a very scarce source, so me being at the apex of a company that produces water, not only water, but quality water, and making sure that they comply with the requirements that are therefore expected of them by the government and the consumers, makes me feel great. As a young female, I am there at one of the sources that is needed by everybody else, and I am learning so that I can acquire skills and make sure that even in the future there is water, and clean water for that matter. I would like to share with young people out there that do not be so small on yourself. Don't think small of yourself. Aspire more, learn, grasp, and grow in everything that you do.
Before I get carried away, let's get with the flow. Off we go to Magalies Water's water plants. Let's hear from the plant manager at Vaalkop Water Plant.
My name is Bix Strydom, and I'm the plant manager at the Magalies Water's Vaalkop Water Treatment Plant. The current capacity of the water treatment plant at Vaalkop is 270 megalitres per day. It supplies the local municipal areas of Rustenburg, Moses Kotane and Tabazimbi local municipalities. It also supplies the tourism industry in the Pienaars area, which includes the Pienaars National Park and also the Sun City, and it also supplies the mining areas in the Pienaars and northern Tabazimbi areas.
Let's hear from the plant manager at Klipdrift Water Plant.
I'm Marius Stein. I'm the plant manager here at Klipdrift, and my responsibilities are making sure that all the people receive clean and purified water, and also to ensure that the plant does do what it's designed to do. And also the budget is controlled in the way that we can buy enough chemicals to ensure that this plant is the best one in the area. The capacity of this plant at the moment is 42 million litres a day, and it supplies from here 110 kilometers away the Modimolle and Bella municipalities. And very local will be the Tshwane municipality at Marakulong. So this is the first plant that uses, which we call a cocodaf. That's a dissolved air flotation and a filtration in one.
Now, let's hear from the plant manager at the Cullinan Water Treatment Plant.
My name is Pulele Koni, the plant manager at Cullinan Water Treatment Plant. is a 16 megaliter water treatment plant situated in Cullinan, and basically it's a potable water treatment plant that gives purified water to the communities and the surrounding areas. And this is a Class A plant in terms of classifications. Mainly it's Cullinan Townlands and the Petro Diamonds, Cullinan Mine, and the Rayton and the other locations within the surrounding areas of City of Tshwane, like your refugee areas. My role as a plant manager is to ensure and coordinate the activities that production is met, that we will meet the target of producing water of potable and of good quality that we provide in terms of Section 29 to provide bulk water supply to our consumers.
Let's hear from the process controller at the Wallmansthal water treatment plant.
My name is Putsongkadi Mengi. I'm a process controller here in Wallmansthal water treatment plant. We are treating the water from different sources, the water that is very contaminated. The capacity of the water treatment plant in Wallmansthal is 12 megaliter per day. That is the maximum. And then the areas that we are giving the services is SNDF and Pavian and Hoovers and also Terte Park. I have to make sure that I treat metsi gore a tswe mo a le right, and then I have to make sure that I abstract enough water, because we know that sometimes the demand when it's high, you have to abstract the water. I have to make sure I'm pumping the water, because there are people that are waiting the water. They need to drink the water, they need to cook, they need to bath. So I make sure of all those things. Our job is very important. For me, it's like a calling. If you're a process controller, it's like a calling. I take it like you're a doctor of a water, because you make sure that whatever that you're producing, it's supposed to be not danger to the people. So every day when I wake up and coming to work, it's a motivation that I'm going and giving the people what they deserve and what is not going to be harmful for their health.
Magalies Water's future plan is to be a regional bulk water utility that will be servicing the whole of Northwest, part of Gauteng in the city of Tshwane, and to service the whole of Waterberg district municipality, which will include municipalities like Lephalale, which we are currently not supplying, and Mogalakwena, which we are not supplying. We believe that expansion of Magalies Water to the rest of Northwest and also in the Waterberg district municipality will make this water board as a regional bulk water utility a sustainable one, and we will then be able to ensure the desire of the government to have a wall-to-wall water supply in the whole country. We try to make sure that we plant back in the communities where we operate. Our CSI projects, they tend to focus more on water-related issues, like dealing with issues of water conservation and demand management. As you are aware that in our country, South Africa, it's a water-scarce country, and we tend to find that water loss or unaccounted water makes up about 40 to 50% of the water in local municipalities. So we have taken a conscious decision as an organization to assist in a project that has to do with water conservation and demand management. In addition, we have also adopted a school in City of Tshwane, Wallmansthal Primary, where we are looking at making sure that the school has potable water supply, because it's not linked to any bulk or reticulation services in the area.
And there we have it, folks. Refella more. Expect bigger and better from Magalies Water. For more, visit www.magalieswater.co.za.